This is the new Kia Seltos. It's been unveiled today and it is an upgrade over the earlier version. There's a series of changes that it boasts of, and of course a lot has been done with the styling. So to start with, you've got the 18-inch alloy wheels, which look absolutely stunning. It's upsized from the 17 that you got on the previous gen version. The lights have changed, the front grille has changed, you've got a more cascading effect up there, and you've got these beautiful headlights, you've got the star map DRL, as well as sequential turning signals. So when you light them up, they look extremely cool. Up front, they've done a great job with the bumper, the front look. Everything that you do get with it is absolutely stunning. And that's my friend Ron over there, Ron. And yeah, but you've got the new Kia that's really quite the looker. I want to move around to the back, and you can see that there's a lot of other people out here shooting. But just to give you a brief idea of what you get on the exterior, you can see you've got the new tail light cluster over here. So you've got the light beam that runs all the way across the back. You've got the dual sport exhaust look, a nice diffuser. So a lot has gone into the styling to give it a rather solid persona. This is the GT line trim, and it's obviously one of the many trims that the Seltos will be available in. Speaking of which, the Seltos now comes with 3 engine options. So you've got the petrol MPI, you've got the turbo, and you've got the diesel. Now, the MPI and the diesel haven't changed, but the turbo now generates 160 PS of power and 253 Newton meters of torque. So this is now the most powerful SUV in its segment, and it is quite a stunner when you look at it. The cabin, for some reason, is locked, but you've got a beautiful cabin. You've got this panoramic dual screen now for the driver cluster as well as the infotainment system. You've got a power adjusting driver seat with heating and cooling, and they've given it quite a bit. In fact, I'm going to now walk across to the other car there, which is clearly open, and we're going to take a look at the interiors a little better. So don't mind the crowd. There is a lot of that happening. So as you can see, you've got the new instrument cluster, the driver display, all of that. So really upgraded in terms of the way it looks. The layout has changed. It definitely looks more premium, and Kia has done a great job with that. The other thing that you do get is right up here. This is your panoramic sunroof, which was not there on the earlier version, and the new version now gets a panoramic roof, which definitely ups the game for the Seltos. Rear space, overall cabin space remains pretty much the same, and the rear seat, again, it is a very comfortable seat. You got ample headroom, so none of that has changed in terms of overall dimensions, and it is quite the stunning looking product. So quite a piece of work over there with the Seltos. And as I had mentioned earlier, you got engine choices, and this one is the turbo. Like I said, this is the big news. 160 PS of power, 253 Newton meters of torque, and it will be something that's going to be rather delightful to drive. Speaking of which, I will be driving the Seltos quite soon, so we will have that video up as well. This is just a sort of first look, rough walk around at the launch. So there is a decent crowd out here. There's a lot of people gathered to check out this beauty of a product. And other big changes include the fact that the Seltos now will get ADAS. So that's definitely something that's going to change the game for this segment. It also has a total of 32 safety features. So they've upped the game over there too. And Kia is working hard to ensure that safety becomes a priority for them. And as we've taken a look at it, there's a lot of details that we also don't really know. Number one being the pricing. So the pricing hasn't come out, but we do expect that to have gone up a bit, especially on the top versions that come with the ADAS feature. And but we will know soon enough. Bookings open on the 14th of July, and the price announcement should be done shortly around that time as well. But overall, I think it's going to have numerous trims, numerous variants. They've got 5 transmission options. So you've got the IVT, you've got the DCT, you've got an IMT, you've got the MP, you've got the AT. So there's 3 engine options, there's 5 transmission options. Then you've got the trim lines. So in total, I don't know, you do the permutation and combination. I wouldn't be surprised if the Seltos is available in, like what, 20, 30 odd variant options. So there will be a lot of choice for the customer. There will be a lot of Seltos owners who have an option to upgrade, and it is quite a stunning looking vehicle. So that's something that you want to keep in mind. But having said that, and on a parting note, Kia has also done something very cool, and that's called the K code. So what you get is existing Kia customers can generate a K code. So if you're looking at buying a new Seltos and you have a friend who owns a Kia, they can log in, generate a code, give it to you, and you as a new customer will then get priority delivery. So that is something that makes the existing owners brand custodians as well, and it is something that will really work well, I think, for Kia in building out their India story and getting that bit sorted. So that's the new Seltos. We'll be driving it in a couple of days, so we'll have a review out as well. But this was just a quick walk around of what you get and a peek at what's inside. I hope you liked the video. Please do leave a comment behind if you have questions, any doubts, anything you want me to clarify, because there will be more videos coming out and I will be trying to answer all these questions as I go along. At Motorscribes, I've made it a point to answer all my queries that come in on the YouTube channel. So do feel free to write in, and I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. So on that note, here's the look of what this new urban SUV is all about.